Miss Donna.
Hey, Miss Jenny.
I got here as soon as I heard. I got here as soon as I heard.
Miss Jenny, I have, listen to that. I have hit something. I found a treasure. Let me see if I can get, oh, I told you. Oh, can you hold the shovel? Okay, I'm gonna see if I can. Oh my goodness. Look what I have found. What's it say?
Wisdom.
I have dug up wisdom. I found wisdom. Oh my goodness. Oh, Miss Jenny, do you know that wisdom is so important?
It is. It is very important. It is.
I didn't know you could dig it out of the ground. Well, I was just out here. I thought I would plant some seeds, but I found the ultimate treasure. Wisdom. Oh, Miss Jenny, okay. I'm so excited because everybody needs wisdom. More people need wisdom. I need more wisdom. Are you wise?
Not as wise as that. We can never stop having wisdom.
Okay, what we're gonna do. Okay, I have a pot. We are gonna plant this giant wisdom seed, and we're gonna grow enough wisdom to grow up here in this courtyard. And when people come in here on Sunday, the kids and the big kids, we can hand them a wisdom seed.
Well,
would you do it?
You can't plant wisdom. You don't dig it. I mean, that rock does say wisdom on it.
It does. It's a big wisdom seed.
I cannot deny that fact. But you can't plant it and grow more wisdom. Do you know?
Well, how do you get wisdom?
Well, you get
wisdom.
I'm just gonna. Yeah, well, you're gonna make yourself. It's hot and it's awful sweaty. You get your wisdom from the Bible. You get it from God. You get it from your mom and dad and your friends and people at church. And you don't plant it. You don't dig it up in a field. Now somebody put that on that rock to remind us of things, but you don't
think I can plant it in the
not in the ground, not with dirt and water and in the ground. No, you can't plant it.
Oh, Miss Jenny. Hey, boys and girls, big boys and girls, little boys and girls. We are out of the garden where Miss Jenny caught me trying to plant wisdom. And that's not the way you plant wisdom.
No, you can plant it, but not physically
not
in the
ground. Not with a shovel.
No.
And dirt.
Not that I am aware of. Now.
We plant it in our heart.
Yes.
And in our head.
Yes.
You know, if I were going to build a bicycle, I would have no idea in this world how to build a bicycle. I wouldn't, and how to make it go, but I could go to the bike shop and talk to someone who builds bicycles, and he could teach me.
Yes.
And he would probably teach me things about the bicycle, about the balance and the brakes and things that were just little minute things that I would need to know to make it successful. So thinking about this wisdom thing being that we need to know what to do and then doing it. It's one thing to know what to do, but another thing to actually do it.
That's yes.
To know the right thing to do. And one of the ways, Miss Jenny, that I learn is from older people who have had experience. What's one way you learn?
Well, you kind of took mine.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Also, that's okay. There are plenty of ways. Also by reading.
Yes.
The Bible or whatever I'm needing to gain wisdom in, I will read about it.
You know, Miss Jenny, even Jesus sought wisdom. I mean, he was Jesus. Remember when Mary and Joseph, they were heading back from a trip and they couldn't find Jesus?
Oh, yes.
Can you imagine how they felt? They thought that he was with somebody else in the caravan. And oh my gosh, not only did you lose your child, but you lost the Son of God.
Yeah, I would have been, I would have been a mess.
But at the same time, don't you know that they were ready to, once they found him. Have you ever lost your child in a store? Or, wait a minute, Miss Jenny, you told me a story about how you got lost from your dad in the store.
I did. And I did not listen. He decided to teach me a lesson, which he had every right to do so. And then I looked and he wasn't there, and I got very, very upset. And he came back, and I hugged him so tight, and I was so happy to see him. And I never separated from my dad again, ever.
And let's remind the kids that this didn't happen last week.
No.
You were a little child.
No, it happened a long time ago.
So it's very important, kids, to listen to your parents, to listen to your leaders, to listen to your teachers. But you know, Luke, talking about Jesus going back to the temple and seeking wisdom, Luke 2:52 is what we are based on. Our Fountain Littles is based on. And that's Jesus grew. Luke 2:52, Jesus grew in wisdom. That's how important it was. That was one of the first thing. He grew in wisdom. He grew up in stature. He got taller, just like you boys and girls. Jesus had to have bigger clothes at school time, I'll bet.
Well,
don't
I bet
you?
he did.
Jesus grew in wisdom, in stature, and in favor with God and with man. So, and then I looked more about this wisdom because I really was so excited when I found that rock. But it says in James New Testament, kiddos, James New Testament, that first chapter, verse 5, if any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you. That means, boys and girls, we're all going to make mistakes. But if we don't learn from those mistakes, then we'll just make that same mistake again. But when we ask God to open our heart, we have to be quiet, we have to settle, and we have to let God speak to us, and He will show us. But we can also ask moms, dads, Miss Donna, Miss Jenny, hey, can you take me to the Bible and show me about this? What do I need to do about this? Boys and girls, we love you. We know that August is exciting as you're going back to school, and we're going to be coming back to Kids Club. Woo-hoo. Kids Club is back on August 11th, and we have our back to school bash out front, in the front of the church, and I just can't wait. I just can't wait to see all you kids. But Miss Jenny, can we bow our heads and pray about this wisdom thing? Would you lead us, please?
Well, I sure will. Dear God, just thank you for all you do for us, and just thank you for the wisdom that we learn from you every day, and help us never to stop seeking your wisdom and the wisdom of those in our lives who we look up to, and we just ask you to bring us all back together, keep us safe, and thank you for all you do for us. And Miss Donna says,
amen.
And Miss Jenny says, amen.
Bye, boys and girls. We will see you.
See ya.
Love you. Bye.